In this video, we're going to have a look at the configuration options in reports. We do have a separate article and video covering different aspects of report generation. So first of all, I'm going to have a look at the financial summary report. So I can click on it, and then I will go up to and click on the three dots here and click on configure. There are lots of options to consider. So we can change the chart type from say cash flow to any of these other options we've got here. We can choose which insights to include. If you don't want to include them, you just toggle them off. You can choose which goals to include and also move the order of the goals of how they show on the report. So to remove a goal, you would just click on it, and to move the order, you would just click on the arrows to move them up or down. And then you can add some notes in, and then when you've done that, you would click save. We also have configuration options in detailed reports. Now you'll notice when you mouse over the reports that a preview option will pop up. It just tells you a little bit about that report. So let's click on the cash flow report and say the liquid assets detailed as well. So once you've clicked on them, they then appear at the top ready for you to configure. So let's have a look at this detail report. Let's have a look at the cash flow one first, and I'm going to click on the three dots option and I'm going to choose configure. So the options you have, you can choose the years for the details that you want to produce. It will always produce the chart in full, but if you don't change and specify the timeline, it will produce the details for every year in the plan. So you can add your own years in there, or you can choose something we've already got added in here, so like every 5th year, or in even the first 5 years, and then every 5th year, and even add the year before mortality. So once you've clicked these, it will show you the years at the top. If you want to add any more, do the comma button and then add the year as well. So I might want to add 2057. Okay, there is another option for adding notes here as well, and you will notice this option, apply timeline to all detailed reports. So if I click that and then click save, that timeline will also be added to my liquid assets report as well. You can see that option there. You will also notice on these three dots, you can click on the preview button and it will give you a brief description of the report. We also have reports for some insights as well. There are certain insights that need to be run before we can generate the report. So I'm just going to go back to my base plan and go to reports here. I'm going to click on the Monte Carlo to show it up there. Then when I click on it and say configure, it will tell me there the Monte Carlo insight requires that a Monte Carlo result be saved prior to generating the report. So you can click on this pencil here to edit and it will take you to the insight, but I'll show you with one I've done earlier. So if I go back to my what if plan, if I now click on the Monte Carlo and then click configure, it will tell me that I have run this report and that's the one it will generate. Again, if I wanted to change it, I can click on the edit pencil option there. So let's have a look at some of the others. If I click on configure in loss capacity, it tells me that I have run this loss capacity before and the age that I ran it. I have also run, let me click on the investment returns one as well. I ran this one earlier and it tells me when I've done it. Again, I can change this if I wish to. Now I haven't run the market crash one, so let's have a look at that and see what it tells me. The market crash has not been run for this plan. The plan start year will be used, okay, but again you can edit it. So you can see when you go into configure if you've run an insight previously and it will use those results. If you decide you do not wish to run any of these reports, you can click on those three dots again and choose the delete option. You can also move the order of them. So you might have clicked on reports that you wanted very sort of quite randomly, but then decided that when you want to generate them, you want to generate the cash flow report first. So you click on the 3 horizontal lines and then you can move it up. So when you generate, this will be the first report that is generated, and the others will then follow. Under the data and export options, we have the option for real money. It's only available for a select number of reports, but if you click on it, you will see the reports that will then be generated in real money because you see the money symbol. Under here we also have an option to export raw data and images. This generates the report charts as PNG images and the report tables as Excel CSV tables instead of a PDF report. These images and tables can then be copied and pasted into emails, presentations, reports, etc. You would generate the reports in the usual way by clicking the Generate Report button, and they go into your downloads. I hope you found this useful, and thank you for watching.